Right, Liverpool 0, Man United 0, stalemate at Anfield. Right, so it was finished 0-0 at Anfield, Man U 0, Liverpool 0. Could say a boring game, some would say, but there's a lot of things to take from it. Liverpool still can't score. Some chances for both teams, not many clear-cut chances being created. Man U probably had the best two chances with Bruno. Brilliant save from Alisson. Straight at him, really, but it was a good save. Alisson, world class, kept Liverpool in the game. Man U definitely could have won it. And Pogba with his chance. Great chance, another great save from Alisson. But overall, the game started off Liverpool. Liverpool came out of the blocks, played well, had possession like they have the last three or four games. Did really well, but couldn't create a clear-cut chance, which they haven't been able to do in the last 3 or 4 games. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, Salah ain't scoring goals. Mane, Firmino. I think Firmino had a few chances afterwards, but they weren't really like one where, they can put their laces through it. It's one where you say, oh, he's missed a sitter, or something like that. Thiago was running the midfield, I thought, for Liverpool. Watching him play is amazing. The way he just shifts the ball, little flicks outside the foot. He had his shot and De Gea saved it. What a save by De Gea as well. I told you he's coming back in form. He's back to his best, just about. But Liverpool, yeah. Trent was crossing in crosses. I don't know what's happened to Liverpool. They've lost their fierceness. I don't know what it is, but their players are just not firing. Their defence was really good. I thought Fabinho, the job that he's done at centre-back, from moving from CDM and being a world-class CDM to moving into centre-back and being world-class in that position. Henderson as well did a decent job. He needs to be recognised. He's a bit underrated, I think, as just a player. For what he's done at Liverpool, he's became a really good centre-back. To play 2 different roles at world-class level is amazing. Really versatile. And I think Liverpool defensively were really good. Obviously, Man U had them 2 chances and probably should have won it if you say that, clear-cut chances. Man U definitely had the 2. I thought Bruno was a bit out of the game. He didn't really do much until he had that chance. Great save by Alisson. If he hadn't saved that, Man U would have won it, and they deserved to win it, as I've just said. But Alisson, 100% the best keeper in the Prem. 100%, but is he the best in the world? I'd probably say Oblak is a little bit above him at the moment, but he's definitely the second best. I don't think, having a good keeper does you wonders, and obviously I think Liverpool's best chance was probably to Thiago. Before Man U had them 2 clear-cut chances, they did have a Bruno free kick, which went a whisker wide. Good height, everything, but just didn't have the direction, and he went a bit wide. But overall, I thought Liverpool will be disappointed because that point is way more important to Man U than it is to Liverpool. Liverpool now still 3 points below. Man U still top of the league. Rashford, bloody hell, he was offside. Loads, 6 times, something like that. Poor. I thought Luke Shaw had a really good game. Salah didn't really get many clear-cut chances. He was amazing. But it was, if you watch, as I said, Liverpool, the only team that attacks Liverpool and doesn't sit back is City. And that's the games that you like because City attack and the defences are open. It's end-to-end sometimes. Man U, like Spurs, sat in. They defended really well, Maguire and Lindelof. City have just won 4-0 as well against Crystal Palace. So they'll be climbing up, They're, I think, on level points of Liverpool. I think they've gone second there. So they are chasing Manchester United. And this season is crazy. Who is going to win the title? I have no bloody clue. You've got Leicester up there still. Liverpool, obviously, they need to start scoring though. Man U, City, Spurs aren't out of it. Liverpool have got Burnley next at home. They just need to score. They need to get scoring. Maybe they'll have a game where they'll score 5 or 6. You don't know, but I thought it was a very boring game, really. As I've done at the start, it sended some people to sleep. But overall, who was the better team? Liverpool. Thought as well, they had that one chance. I know I'm going from half-time to full-time and all that, but Thiago had that one chance, created that chance where he lifts it over the Man United defence. Mane's through on goal. Ref. What was he doing there? There's 5 seconds to play or something, and he blows his whistle early. Could have been a chance for Liverpool, but at the end of the day, they can't blame the result on that. They should have won. Well, they needed to win. And now they're in a bit of a dodgy position where they've got to rely on another team beating Man U, which they probably will, because Man U's record, if you look at their top 6 record this season, I think they've lost 1 or 2. Lost to Spurs, didn't they? And they've just drawn 0-0, 1-0, 1-0, lost 1-0. It's just a bit boring. But I thought they had a good game, and Ollie's done well there to get a point at Anfield. Not many teams do that. One thing that Ollie did as well was leave out Bailly. Now, everyone, Bailly has been in form. He's been doing scenes for Man U ever since he's played. I think they've won near enough every match. I think they lost one with Spurs, weren't it? But since he's come in, he's been sick. He dropped him for Lindelof, and overall, he's worked. No one can really hate on Ollie if you're a Man U fan, because he's got you top of the league. Even with that selection, without Bailly, he's still got you a point at Anfield, and now you've got a good run of games. Well, you'll have to beat Arsenal and stuff, but I mean, dropping Bailly, I thought he was going to make an error, and Liverpool were going to whack them like 3-1 or something. But it turned out well, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has proved his critics wrong, including me. I think near enough everyone thought Solskjaer was going to let Man U slip. So I think tactically, Solskjaer probably got it right, because he did have the chances, the better chances, to win the game. Klopp will be frustrated that he hasn't scored in 3 games. That's really poor for Liverpool. They haven't done that in a while. But overall, a bit of a boring game. Hopefully the FA Cup game's a bit better at Old Trafford, because might as well watch cricket and them just hitting the ball. It was so boring. Or what's the old people's game? Croquet. Hitting the balls. It was a bit of a boring match. Crap game really, but Man U, better result for Man U than it was for Liverpool. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.